Hey, Tom. Let's dig into this workout real quick. Okay, so I'm convinced you live in a dollhouse. If you're 6'1", 186 centimeters, yeah, you live in a dollhouse because that garage isn't as tall as you are. So, confirmed. Thanks for clearing that up. Oh, crap. I like that squat a lot better. Great job reaching back. Now, here comes the fun bit, right? Especially on these pause squats. That was a great example. Thank you so much, Tom. You're giving me exactly what I need. All right. Let's look at these 2 reps side by side. Doodle-doo-doo. All right. That right there is a little bit of relaxation. See how, if you're looking at depth, you're looking at the top of the patella and you're looking at the hip joint. See how the hip joint's way below the top of the patella? You're like super deep right now. That means that all this stuff is more relaxed than it ought to be. Watch when you ascend for you to go sort of heel toe business where you're not quite on the middle of your foot and your feet are moving around a lot. Watch. See that? As you ascended, you got heels and toes and heels and toes. That again, you're very relaxed, okay? Watch again. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Now, here. Bingo! Nailed it! Right there, A++++. Really good job staying tight in the bottom position. And notice again, top of the patella, hip joint, just a great job hitting exactly depth. Drive up, and you see that it's a lot easier for you to stay over the middle foot with that situation accomplished. Now that one you still had a little bit of back forth. We'll deal with that in a second. What I want you to focus on now is just making sure that we get that consistent every single time. The next thing to do after that, since you obviously did it for the last 3 reps, is to drive yourself up out of the bottom with your hips, okay? The hips are going to initiate that upward movement. So you're here, you're leading up with the chest quite a bit, which is going to push you onto your toes. It's going to feel better if this is the thing that's driving you out of the bottom. That's one thing. So as I said, stay tight through all the reps. Let your hips lead out of the bottom. The last thing is these right here. I really want to focus on those elbows because that is not a good situation to have them cranked up like that. Think about pulling your elbows together rather than pulling them up to get that shelf on your back. Pull them together and keep them down. They should not be above the plane of your torso here. They should be down. Okay, so elbows down and in, and that'll make everything feel a lot better. Nope, that's the wrong one. God, that looks funny. But you gotta watch out or you're gonna hit the supports there, buddy. Dang. Cool. All right, man. Great shrug. Great job staying tight with everything. I want you to focus on 2 things here. Number 1, I want to bring that grip in. I don't like that grip. It's a little wide. So bring that grip in just a little bit so we can decrease the distance here. And in order to make that pleasant, let's just double check this before I say it. Yep, definitely bring that grip in a little bit. And actually, you do a pretty good job there on the bounce. Yeah, just on this first rep, see how low that bar is? It's almost touching your clavicle. Float it above the clavicle a little bit. Bring that grip in and float it above the clavicle a little bit on the first rep. And that'll make that all feel a lot better, a lot more stable. Overall, pretty darn good. Good session, sir. I agree. Pretty fun faces. Although I must say, I have one client who has far better press faces than anyone else I've ever met. You will hear from me soon, and you have a great weekend, okay?